Hi guys. Today I will be going over your Chembook. I'm going to move me over here. All right, today we'll be going over your Chembook. So every unit you will get a Chembook, which is basically your digital notebook for the unit. The Chembook will contain five different sections, five different sections. One will be your learning targets, important vocabulary, notes, practice activities, and reference sheets. This video is just a tutorial to show you how to navigate your Chembook. If you click on any of the sections, it will take you to that section. And if you want to go back to the previous notebook or the top of the notebook, you just press the home screen and it will take you back to page one. So for example, if you were trying to get to your note sections, you would click there and then you can click the home screen to get back to page one. All right, so I'm going to walk you through each section and explain that today. Your learning targets. Your learning targets is what you should understand and know by the time you are done with the unit. You'll notice that every single target next to it has a code. That code lets you know what unit and what day you learned that material. So I can identify matter from things that are not matter. It says 1.1. That means you will learn that in unit 1, day 1. So why are you given these learning targets this way? Because we want you to master the content. Let's say you cannot identify extensive or intensive properties, which is 1.4. That's unit 1, day 4. You can go back into the Zooms and go to unit 1, day 4 Zoom, or you can go back into your notes from unit 1, day 4 and review that. The best part is when you come to me for a tutorial, you'll say, "Hey, Ms. Simmons, I don't understand unit 1, day 4. Can you explain that to me?" It makes tutorial a lot easier when you come in with a target instead of coming in with, "I don't understand how to do this." So that's the point of the learning targets. Hopefully that will help you, especially in um, this digital world, to help you understand and really master the content. So let's say you take a test on extensive intensive properties and you get a 50. Okay, so you didn't master 1.4. You should come to see me so we can work through and go through some tutorials on 1.4 so that you can then retest on 1.4 and we make sure you master that material. It's not about just getting a failing grade and letting it sit. We really want to make sure that you learn and master the content so that you are able to not just pass the course, but understand the material. The next section in your learning notebook is your important vocabulary. And yes, this looks like a huge list, I know. But don't worry, we're going to do fast and furious vocabulary. I can't wait to introduce that to you next week. And you'll understand exactly how to learn vocabulary. And what you'll find out is that some vocabulary you already know. So it's just a matter of like re-energizing those brain cells to remember some of that content. So this is the important vocabulary for Unit 1. The next section is notes. This is the customizable section. You'll see that I have pages here. And if you need more pages, you can just copy and paste and make more pages in your notebook. But you can, if you have a stylus and a Chromebook or an iPad, you can write directly on your note pages and annotate right from there. Don't have a stylus or Chromebook? No problem. You can write on your own paper. You can take a picture of that writing and then you can upload those images into your notebook. Simple as that. So you're responsible for your own notes. I'm not going to tell you how to take notes because everyone is different. Everybody has their own way of taking their notes. So you'll go in, you'll take notes the way that you take them, and then you can upload them into your notebook, just like this. Now, if you wanted to annotate, you could annotate by opening this up in Cami. We talked about that in class the last couple of days. But if you open this up in Cami, you will be able to annotate directly on the document. Please remember that you must download the Cami extension. Cami's not working for you, it's probably because you don't have it downloaded. So make sure you download the extension. Drew paid for everyone to have access to Cami. You just got to use your Drew Charter School email. So please make sure you download that extension. Now, what if you don't want to go to Cami? You don't want to handwrite. You'd rather type. That's fine too. You can insert text boxes directly into your slideshow and type. You can add images. You can do whatever you want. It's your notebook. Make it your own. The next section is practice activities. And what you'll notice with each practice activity is that it is numbered and labeled with the code from the learning targets. So you see density practice problems is 1.2. Again, that means it's unit 1, day 2. So you can do this practice, and if you still don't understand unit 1, day 2, you come see me. So these practices are laid out for you to help you navigate the course. Last section of your Chembook is your reference sheets. Every unit will have, of course, a periodic table, and you'll see the home screen at the top because it doesn't interfere with the actual periodic table. And for this one, you have your basic reference sheet. As we get more into the content, you'll have multiple reference sheets depending on what we're learning. And you can refer to those. And anything that I give you as a reference sheet, you are allowed to use on an exam if you had an exam. And that is how you navigate your Chembook. At the end of every unit, I will ask for you to turn your Chembooks in so that I can check over them to see what you did and didn't do. And you'll get an agency grade for actually taking care of your Chembook. If you have any questions on your Chembook or any other part of this class, feel free to shoot me an email, come and see me during small group or during office hours. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you in class.